Started. So after short technical interval, there was some technical issue that we resolved just now. The 22.3 overs completed. The score is on 145 for 5. Chinmay batting on 28. 5 wickets down for UTC under 14. Adip Patil is with him and he's batting on 1. Anup bowling his 4th over. Driven and reduced the feed there, reduced the speed of the ball, but couldn't stop the batter from taking these 2 runs. Pranav moves on to 23. Sorry, 23. What have we doing? Lapis. Gently. Welcome back to Youth Cricket League 2026 Under 14 Cricket Tournament. The first match between SMV Kolar versus YTCA. In 25 hours, YTCA got 159 and 160 is the target for SMV Kolar in 25 hours. Rehander with the ball, bowling to Bhargav. And he goes for the first ball on the square leg. No runs on that occasion, but that's a confident shot from Bhargav. Rehander, he shows some great skills behind the bat. Now with the ball, short pitch delivery, nicely defensive shot from Bhargav. Single for Bhargav. He opens his account and his team's account with that single. The batter on strike, Weber. Hit on the outside and Weber opens his account with that single. Let's take a look at the YTCA card. Dhruv got 9, Shreyan got 3, Shlok got 10, Rehander, captain, got out on 44, Chinmay got bowled on 26, Pranav got 31, and Narendra Babu got 7. The bowlers in wickets, Vaibhav took 1, Likhan took 2, and Shashank took 1. So that's the story so far for this match. YTCA got 159 runs, 160 is the target, and SMV Kolar 2 runs on the board. Nicely placed to gully region for single, looking for 2, and Bhargav gets 2 runs. Excellent running between the wicket. He waited for the ball to come to him, and the last moment he just guided that ball towards the gully region for a couple of runs. Clean ball. Bhargav is not happy with himself. That was a fuller length delivery, and he wanted to go for the shot towards mid wicket and left a big gap between bat and ball. And ball struck right onto the middle stump. First wicket down for SMV Kolar. End of the first over. 4 for 1. Unmuting. क्या हुआ? अब इस पे अंपायर 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 मैं देखता हूँ. What do you want to ask him? Tell him to signal properly. And hello, tell him to signal both sides. दोनों साइड सिग्नल करो. The score moves on to 8 for SMV Kolar for the loss of first wicket. The new bowler Nitin Ramesh. Yeah. Four white. And this time again, one more white signal. So number of whites in this over turning out to be a very long over. Time a dead ball signal from the umpire. Short pitch delivery, driven straight to fielder. No runs on that occasion. So Nitin Ramesh finally gets to his line and length well. Played onto the back foot, straight to fielder at covers. Yet another dot ball. The score gets into the double figures 10 for the loss of one wicket for SMV Kolar. Nicely played onto the back foot. There is the fielder at backward point and batter gets single. Six runs came so far from the over. Last ball remaining. A good defensive shot, a copybook style. And that's the end of the over. After 2 overs, the score is on 11 for 1. The current run rate is 5.50, 149 more required. 138 balls remaining for SMV Kolar. Rehander starts off with the next over. Loud appeal. Not out is a call from the umpire. That's a length delivery. Batter tried to play that shot onto the back foot. The ball misses from the bat by few inches. If that ball would have taken the edge, it would have rested in the keeper's hand. Straight to fielder at covers. No runs. YTCA put up 159 on the board. Not a big total to defend, but it's important for the bowlers to do their job. This time single to SMV Kolar. It's towards square leg. Gets a single. It's important for SMV Kolar to keep adding runs to the scorecard. They need to keep the scoreboard moving. They're doing their job. They're keeping the strike rotating all the time. Whenever they are getting an opportunity, they are not missing out on anyone. Out. Try to go for pull shot, and this time he misses and caught on the front of the stumps. One more wicket down. The batter Weber out. LBW. Second wicket for Rehander. He went for that pull shot and totally missed the timing. Caught on in front of the stumps. An umpire having no doubt raising his finger there. One more wicket down for SMV Kolar. 12 for 2. Rehander gets his second. New batter Pratik.
बोलो हाँ कोई बोलो क्या हुआ नीचा देखो ना स्क्रीन वाले अरे हाँ है ना हुआ हाँ भाई खत्म हुआ थोड़ा बीच में इंटरप्शन हो गया थोड़ा
एक इनिंग खत्म हुआ मैच में.
मतलब इनिंग खत्म हुआ मैच बाकी है खत्म हुआ था कितना खत्म हुआ
Down the leg side and wide.
कॉल किए तो वो आए नहीं है यहाँ पे आज थर्ड ओवर है सेकेंड इनिंग अभी डिफाइनिंग कॉल किए तो वो बोल रहे थे कि कितना रजिस्टर हुआ है उसका नंबर देने के लिए और
White signal from the umpire. Rehander needs to bowl that delivery again.
डालने के लिए ताकि people watch and stuff. Like okay, I'll update you on that and
Bowling around the wicket to the right hander. Played onto the back foot. Single to end the over. After 3 overs, the score is on 14 for 2 for SMV Kolar. Successful over for Rehander and for YTCA. And Nitin will continue with his next over. Full toss delivery. That ball, that was a very, very loose delivery from Nitin. That ball would have smashed through that at least over dip mid wicket for at least a boundary. But this time a defensive shot from batter.
नहीं कर
Yet another defensive shot. 2 dot balls in a row from Nitin Ramesh.
हाँ ठीक है भाई पैसा के लिए पूछे भी नहीं है तो पूछे एक बार पैसा जो टिक लेगा मेरे कोई दिक्कत
We're on to the back foot again, but this time gets the run. Score is on 15 for SMV Kolar. They need a partnership here to get to that target of 160. Return to square leg. Quick running between wicket. We saw two partnerships that got built in the first innings between Rehan Dhar and Chinmay, and then between Chinmay and Pranav. Similarly, right now, SMV Kolar needs a partnership. Gets a single on that occasion. Last ball remaining from the over. 17 for 2. Both the batters batting on 3. Down the leg side and wide. Bowling around the wicket to the right-hander. Oh, nicely placed into the gap. And he will get 4. Boundary to end the over after 4 overs. Score is on 22 for 2. Tanmay gets a boundary on the occasion. He gets his first one. End of the over from Nitin. 2 overs, 14 runs so far. From his 2 overs, Rehander 2 overs, 7 runs, 2 wickets. A successful bowler so far. Both the wickets for Rehan. Oh, that's a quick one. That's a quicker delivery from Rehan. Misfield, and the batter couldn't take the advantage of that misfield. Only 1 run is what they got. Raven State recovers. No runs on the occasion for SMV Kolar. Oh, misses by keeper. And that ball will race to boundary for 4. That ball took the edge and just passed next throw to the wicket keeper, and ball raced to the boundary for 4. Ball short of the wicket keeper, otherwise would have got caught. Oh, into the gap. Excellent shot by Tanmay. Back-to-back boundaries for him. 4 more runs. Played on the back foot through that cover region for 4. Excellent shot. Goes one more time, but this time straight into the hands of the cover fielder. Batter managed to get a single. Loud appeal for leg before wicket. Not out is a call from umpire. End of the over. Five overs completed. The score is on 32. 128 more required. 120 balls remaining. Pratik batting on 4 and Tanmay batting on 12. 2 boundaries to his name. And it's the first bowling change for YTCA. Chinmay is the new bowler. Chinmay and Rehan, as I mentioned earlier, had a great partnership when they batted. And here they are also doing a partnership with the bowling. Spin into the attack. Lead onto the back foot and straight to fielder at point. No opportunity for any run. Trying to do some fielding changes there. Trying to put that fielder at mid wicket to deep mid wicket. Push the batter onto the back foot and defensive shot. No runs. Played onto the onside. 2 runs. Completed easily.
All right, all right.
Excellent shot, and this ball will surely race to boundary. 4 runs to Tanmay. He gets one more. The score moves on to 38 for 2 for SMV Kolar. They are marching towards that target. They're not losing any opportunities whatsoever. Whenever they are getting a chance to get those boundaries, Tanmay is not missing out on it. He moves on to 18. 17 balls he has faced, strike rate of just above 100.
One more.
Yet another shot towards the wicket, but there's a protection now. Tanmay will get only single. No runs on that occasion, played onto the back foot towards covers. End of the over, 6 overs completed. Score is on 39. And one more bowling change for YTCA. Shlok is into the attack, replacing Rihander. Rehan bowled 3 overs, 2 wickets to him. And now Shlok with the ball. Driven, missing. Couple of runs they have taken. Score gets on to 41. Quick runs here for SMV Kolar. They need 119 more, 113 balls remaining. Straight to fielder at point, no runs. Simply to extra cover. There is a fielder. And misfield and one more run. No ball signal. It's going to be a free hit to the batter. Ball pitch way down the leg side, offside. Oh, cracking shot this time, but there's a fielder at longer, mid off. One more run to Pratik. Ball was in the air, quite away from the square leg fielder. There is a fielder at deep, and batter gets comfortably 2 runs. Played onto the front foot. Appeal for stumping there. The batter was well in the crease. Not out is a call. End of the over. 7 overs completed. Score is on 47 for 2. 113 more required in 108 balls. Excellent shot. There is a protection at deep. and single to start the over.
Hey,
Oh, batter tried to come down the wicket. There was an opportunity for stumping there. Keeper totally missed out on it. Opportunity lost here for a wicket. And clean bowled. Middle stump knocked off. Third wicket down. Pratik is out. Clean bowled. Wicket for Chinmay. Third one for SMV Kolar of the score of 48. Driven and no runs on the occasion. Straight to field at covers. End of the over. After 8 overs, the score is on 49 for SMV Kolar. 111 more needed. 102 balls remaining. Tanmay batting on 25. With him, Anup batting on 1. Chinmay completed 2 overs, 9 runs, 1 wicket. Excellent delivery from Shlok. He comes back into the attack. Anup was looking for run, rightly sent back by Chinmay. Yet another dot ball from Shlok. Played onto the back foot. Gets a quick single. Take to fielder at mid wicket. Yet another dot ball. And this time gets a single. Good running between the wicket. Just pushed the ball towards that onside. And both the batters were off to that one run. SMV Kolar is on 51. Crosses the 50-run mark. We are into the ninth over and last ball remaining. End of the over. After 9 overs, the score is on 51 for 3. Kept in the air. Anup was looking for a run. Get on the dot ball from Chennai. Bowlers doing the job well. Not given any extras. Keeping to the line tight. This time given single to Tanmay. And Tanmay moves on to 27. Excellent shot from Anup towards fine leg. But there is a fielder at the fine leg and will allow batter only for one run. Straight to fielder at covers. No runs on that occasion. Driven and driven straight. 4 runs. Excellent shot from Tanmay. He gets a boundary. End of the 10th over. The score is on 53 for 3. Sorry, 57 for 3. Welcome boundary came for SMV Kolar on the last ball of the previous over from Tanmay. He moves on to 31. White signal. Anup batter tried to chase down that ball. Look, continuing with the excellent bowling performance here. Not given away too many runs, not given any opportunity to the batter. Defensive shot this time from Anup. If they want to win this match, they need to get into the runs. The defensive shots are not going to just work for them. छोड़ दिया था ना हेलो है ना देख लो हाँ हाँ 63 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. 2 balls remaining from Shlok's over. Anup on strike. Tried to go for a switch hit. Loud appeal there and looks like that impact was out of the off stump. Anup tried to go for that switch hit on the occasion. An improvisation from Anup. Defensive shot. End of the over. 11 overs completed. Score is on 63 for 3. 97 more needed. 84 balls remaining. Driven straight to fielder at mid-on. No runs. Chinmay continues with the next over. Straight to fielder at mid-off. Sorry, extra cover. Two dot balls in a row. This time played to mid off, and that extra cover fielder mid cut off couldn't stop the batters from getting that single. One more run to the scorecard for SMV Kolar. Tanmay moves on to 32. Defensive shot this time from Anup. 16 ball he has faced and he got only 5 runs to his name. No boundaries so far for him.
True color.
Catch put down here. Direct hit and batter made their ground well in time. There was an opportunity for catch. The catch got put down by fielder at covers. Opportunity given to the batter. And this time the batter made ground well in time. The direct hit that was struck at the batter's end. Driven straight to point. No runs to Anup. Full toss, and this time there is a fielder at mid wicket, yet another dot ball. So this over is turning out to be a very good over for YDCA. We'll have to wait for the signal from the umpire. Anup gets a single. Played onto the back foot, straight to fielder. End of the over. Shlok completed 4 overs spell. 18 runs he has given, no wicket to him. 67 for 3 after 13 overs. Chinmay continues with the next over. The bowlers are keeping absolutely line tight, not allowing batters to go for runs there. The run rate has dropped down to 5 runs per over. Required run rate is just mounting. 8 runs per over is required run rate. Played onto the onside towards fine leg. There is a fielder and misfields and 4 runs. Anup gets the boundary, the first one for him. This field, and this time Anup will get more runs here. The ball racing towards the boundary line. The slow outfield, but still the ball has managed to go for 4. 4 hai. One more boundary for Anup. He gets into the double figure with that boundary. He moves on to 13. Score moves on to 75. Full toss, and Anup will get one more. 3 boundaries in a row. Full toss delivery, and Anup has treated that full toss in a perfect way. Gets a boundary. 3 boundaries in a row for him. "80 runs on the board, and they need 80 more to win. They have 68 balls in hand. And 7 wickets as well intact. This time a dot ball. Last ball coming up from the Chinmay's over. Expensive over. 3 boundaries came from that. Played on the back foot. Straight to fielder. Dot ball to end the over. After 14 overs, the score is on 80. And that's drinks break for After that short drinks interval, we are back into the action. 14 overs completed, 80 runs on the board, 3 wickets down for SMV Kolar. 80 more runs required, 60 balls remaining, 7.27 is required run rate. Current run rate is 5.71. Anu batting on 17 and Tanmay batting on 33. And this time nicely driven and ball racing towards the boundary line, 4 runs. And this time Tanmay gets into the act. In the previous over, Anup was in action, but this time Tanmay gets into the act. He gets the boundary. Score moves on to 84. 76 more required. 65 balls remaining. Excellent shot. And this time again, he will get the boundary for sure. Tanmay, back-to-back boundaries for him. Back-to-back boundaries for Tanmay. Tanmay moves on to 41. Just 9 runs away from his 50. Short pitch delivery, balls in the air. Just falling short of the fielder. At short gully there. Gets a single, looking for 2. And he will get 2 runs. Partnership of 42 between these two batters. The slowly, steadily, they have built this partnership. Yet another quick delivery from Shlok. Misfield, and they will get more runs here. They will look for 2 and they will get 2 runs. Defensive shot this time. No runs on the occasion. End of the over. 15 completed and 92 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. 10 overs remaining, 60 balls remaining, and they need 68 runs. Partnership of 44 between these two batters in 47 balls. Tanmay batting on 45, just 5 runs away from his 50. Anup is giving a very great stand with 17 for Anup.
टाइम लोग भी फोन नहीं उठाता काम रही है आपसे हम 3 बजे सो के थोड़ा 6 बजे उठ कर भाग रहे हैं काम पे और 6 बजे से लेकर शाम के तक रहता है जब तक मैच से लेकिन बात कर रहा है अब ड्रोन पहना होता है कैमरा से तो पता करने के लिए आज तो हम छूट गए हैं थोड़ा 7:30 तक सोए रह गए थे लकीली मैच ही लेट स्टार्ट हुआ है तो हम बैच में थोड़ा सा नहीं तो मरा जाता हाँ सही में क्लाइंट सीधे करा जाता है
Missed by the keeper and gets a single. A new bowling change. Dhruva is the new bowler. Starts off with his first over of his game. A medium pacer.
नहीं ठीक से ये जितना ज़्यादा काम यूज़ करेंगे उतना ज़्यादा अपने शेयर बनेंगे.
Oh, ball took the edge, and this will ball race to the boundary for sure. There was an opportunity to the keeper for the catch. Keeper missing out on it. Tanmay moves on to 49, just one run away from 50. Gets a single. Couple of runs, and that's 50 for Tanmay. He's batting on 51. Excellent show, excellent performance from him. 7 boundaries, 46 balls he faced, and he got 51. At the same time, the partnership also of 51 between these two. Way down the offside, white signal. Excellent shot, straight to fielder. And Spatter still managed to get a single. 100 comes up on board for SMV Kolar. Short pitch delivery. Nicely played on the back foot. Ball went towards deep gully, deep point there. Anup gets a single. "58 more runs required to win. 55 balls. Tanmay batting on 52. What a great show from these two batters. They are just hung in the middle there. Way down the offside, ball pitch outside the play area, no ball signal, free hit. Free hit to the batter. Tanmay tried to go for big one, and bowler makes a mistake there. He tried to go for a direct hit on the bowler's end. Extra run given on overthrow. 2 runs added to scorecard. Change of bat for Tanmay.
Bowling. Much.
End of the 16th over. The score is on 105 for 3. 54 balls, 55 runs required. They are getting closer and closer to that target, what they have of 160. Slowly, steadily, they are building up this partnership. 57 between these two. सब कुछ ठीक चल रहा है। Right. So we are back after drinks break. Pranav is the new bowler. One more bowling change. Nicely played on the back foot by Anup. Takes a single. These two batters are well set right now and they're adding runs by singles, doubles, and whenever they are getting an opportunity to go for big one, they are going for it. They're not missing any loose deliveries. ITCA in search of a wicket. Down the leg side and white signal. Extra run on the board. Extra ball to be bowled by bowler Pranav. At one point of time, the required run rate was about 8.59 runs per over, and now the required run rate is 6 runs per over. Oh, what a shot this is! Misfield, and the batter will get a couple of runs easily. The batter was actually looking for the boundary shot, but not too much of a power behind that shot. Ended up giving a couple of runs. Score moves on to 109. Tadmai tried to improvise himself. He tried to go for the scoop shot there. Resulted in a dot ball. These young boys watching international cricket and they are trying to improvise themselves based on these international players. They play the scoop shot, the switch hit, and they are trying to replicate similar things here. Short pitch delivery, this time pulled up. What a shot that is! Couple of more runs. Looking for third, and they will get three. Oh, what a shot from Anup! Excellent shot. Full toss delivery, and he just guided that ball to fine leg for 4 runs. What a shot that was from Anup. He sighted the ball so well. He found that it's a full toss delivery on the leg side, and he just guided that ball to fine leg. Not too many efforts there behind that shot. Just guided the ball to fine leg. This time again onto the leg side. Missed by the keeper. White signal and 4 runs. White plus 4. So 5 runs to the scorecard. Score moves on to 121. Defensive shot. Dot ball to end the over. Excellent shot. 4 runs. The score is on 120. 40 runs required to win. 47 balls remaining. One more big hit. This time on the square leg. 4 runs. Tanmay is into the attacking mode. 124 on the board for the loss of 3 wickets. Read on the back foot. Quick running between the wicket and single taken. Nicely placed to square leg for single by Anup. He moves on to 24, 126 on the board for SMV Kolar. 34 runs. They need 44 balls is what they have. 7 wickets in hand. On a very comfortable position SMV Kolar right now. And this time a wicket down. Oh, what a stunning surprise here.
Did you update it?
Looks like the captain of the opponent team has withdrawn that appeal of run out as it was Monkting.
थक गए बैठे बैठे खड़ा होना चाहेंगे
Tried to go for a switch hit.
बहुत ही ज्यादा बोरिंग
इसी बोरिंग जॉब का पैसा मिलता है सर मिल रहा है एक्चुअली करना तो पड़ेगा आपको ये थोड़ा मेसअप हो गया इस वाली इनिंग में इसलिए
Couple of more runs. 18 overs completed. The score is on 128 for 3. Tanmay batting on 68. Anup batting on 24. 32 more runs needed. 42 balls remaining. Right now, SMV Kolar is in absolute comfortable position, getting closer and closer to that target. The partnership of 80 runs between these two now in 66 balls.
ये तो खत्म होने के
Anup is going to be on strike.
25 पे खत्म सेवन
इसके बाद एक और मैच चालू होगा ना
इसके बाद मैच हम बहुत चलो
सही लास्ट दिन एक
New bowler Havi starts off with a no ball, missed by the keeper, and Anup manages to get single on that occasion.
Oh.
Thirty more runs required to win. Surely a no ball again. Free hit continues. This time a dot ball. Nicely driven. Gets a single. Pitch way down the play area. White. क्या दिया नो बॉल दिया
वाइड दिया
पहले नो बॉल दिया फिर वाइड दिया
ऊपर वाइड दिया
वाइड दिया इधर स्कोर कार्ड पे आया ना
वाइड ही दिया
Anup tried to go for a switch hit. White signal again. Oh, it looked like that ball to the edge. There was a thick edge, it seems. Missed by the keeper.
Left.
Batter gets a single. Tanmay comes on strike.
Did he already made a century?
Avesh! Ball is in the air for a while. Gets a single. Driven and single to Tanmay.
Extra run per over.
2 रन लिया.
हाँ एक्स्ट्रा में ओवर थ्रो.
Driven straight to fielder. Oh, म्यूट करो. वो अंपायर को बुलाओ इधर.
How do I call him? स्टेडियम कमेंट्री हो रहा होता तो आवाज देगी. क्या कुछ गलत अपडेट किया.
Umpire! Umpire! Come here! Come here! Come here! Come here!
Who is updating the score?
He is making so many mistakes in the scoring, bro. If he doesn't know how to do scoring, let him not do.
I did cut now.
Now just wait. See, he is showing Anup on strike, whereas Tanmay on strike. The last this 1 run, 2 run, these all runs like these 2 runs for he is given to Anup. It's actually should go to Tanmay. See this no ball plus 1 run.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To Anup. That time the strike got changed. Then this 1 run. Now sorry. Here the guy was Tanmay on strike. Then no ball plus 1 run. So Tanmay Anup comes on strike.
I will do. Don't worry. I will do. I will do.
No, in the previous over 5 runs not given. Wide ball and boundary went. He is not given that 5 runs also. In the previous over.
When I
Tanmay on strike now. पूरा गया वो लाइव में सब. वो 5 रन नहीं दिया वो बोला वो भी गया लाइव में.
instantly fucking.
19 overs completed, 140 runs on the board for SMV Kolar for the loss of 3 wickets. 20 runs required to win, 36 balls required. 36 balls remaining, 20 runs. And driven straight. Tanmay gets a single.
मैं क्यों जाऊं? क्या खाओगे?
सर को कॉल करो ना।
वो इधर थोड़ी आए।
तो वो थोड़ी आएंगे, वो बताएंगे ना क्या करना है आज खेल।
Single to Anup. And Anup gets one more run. Excellent running between the wicket. Driven through point region for single. Anup gets one more run. And overthrows here. One more run to Anup. Oh, what a shot from Anup this is. He will get two more runs. Thirteen more required. Partnership of 99, just one run away from the 100 partnership between these two. Anup goes for the sweep shot and gets a single. Partnership of 100 between these two. What a great show from these two batters. 12 more required. Down the leg side, wide signal. Eleven more required to win for SMV Kolar. Down the leg side again, and yet another wide from Rehan Dar. Rehan losing a control of his line in length is the second spell. Driven through mid off, misfields and ball racing towards the boundary line for four. Six needed to win now. Twenty overs completed. 154 for three. 5 more required to win for SMV Kolar now. The new bowler is Malvika and bowling to Tanmay. Tanmay batting on 74. What a great innings from Tanmay. White signal, yet another extra run to the scorecard. 4 more needed now. And this time a great shot. Two fielders behind it. And Tanmay gets a couple of runs. 2 more runs is what they. Anup looking for one more. And the scores are level here. They got 3 on the occasion and scores are level here. So 1 more run is required to win. SMV Kolar is just 1 run away from the victory. In the air and out. Anup has played the great innings here of 36 in 44 balls, 4 boundaries to him, and he's out. Caught at covers. He tried to chip that ball in the air and fielder at covers, making no mistake. And that's no ball, and that's the victory run for SMV Kolar. They have won this match by 6 wickets. A happy camp of SMV Kolars, all the players on the ground to celebrate their victory. Tanmay remained not out on 77 in 64 deliveries, 10 boundaries to him. Shashant not out without scoring. And undoubtedly, player of the match is Tanmay for his 77 not out.